Here's the field, ladies and gentlemen, for race number 10. This is the Razorback Handicap. Number 1 is Cruppy, owned by Rapoli Stable and St. Elias Stable, trained by Todd Pletcher. Dylan Davis has the assignment. Number 2, Banishing, owned by Lawrence Roman and David Jacobson, also trained by David Jacobson. Flavian Pratt has the call. Number 3 is Godolphin's First Mission. Florent Giroux riding for trainer Brad Cox. Number 4, Alexander Helios, owned by John and Diane Fradkin, conditioned by Safi Joseph Jr., Tyler Gaffleone. Number 5, Skinner, owned by CRK Stable. Cherie DeVoe trains. Jose Ortiz looking for his 5th win on the card today. Number 6, Full Screen, owned by Pantafel Stable and Wachtel Stable and Gary Barber. Ramon Vasquez riding for trainer Mark Cassie. Number 7, Dymatic, one of 2 runners trained by Steve Asmussen, owned by Winchell Thoroughbreds. Keith Asmussen is the rider. Number 8, Alex and Joanne Leblong's Baddest Good Boy. Norm Cassie trains. Ricardo Santana Jr. back aboard. Number 9, Henro, owned by Jackie Slosson's JD Thoroughbreds and Joey Keith Davis. Chris Hartman trains. Rafael Bejarano is the jockey. Number 10, Jason Provenzano's Flying Peace Stables, Cook Creek. Mike Maker, the trainer. The rider is Irad Ortiz Jr. Number 11, Tonka Warrior, owned by Extreme Racing Stables. Manny Esquivel and Mac Robertson team up. Number 12, the 2nd, Asmussen Winchell Thoroughbreds entrant, Red Route 1, Christian Torres. Your leading rider at the current meeting has the reins. Number 13, the Gray Creative Minister, owned by Fern Circle Stables. In back racing, Kenny McPeak, the trainer. Brian Hernandez Jr. in the pedals. And number 14, Seize the Night, and Harry Hernandez. Eddie Milligan Jr. trains for owners Willis Horton Racing. That's the field for the Razorback. Post time, 3 minutes away. And they're off in the Razorback. Tonka Warrior stumbled at the break. Banishing coming out of sprint races. He's on the lead. Alexander Helios in the 2nd spot. Baddest Good Boy 3rd with Full Screen. Dymatic easing off that pair, hitting the first turn run. First Mission in the blue. He's next in midfield, slipping inside of runners to be level 3rd around the turn. Crouppy is next. Cook Creek is parked deep. Then comes Skinner. He's about 7 lengths off the pace with the long shot Seize the Night. Tonka Warrior is next with Henro. Another 2 back to Red Route 1. And Creative Ministers, the trailer, as they make their way up the backstretch. Banishing a neck in front. Alexander Helios turning up the pressure. And these 2 are a half length apart down the backstretch. Gap of 2.5 to First Mission in 3rd. Baddest Good Boy niggled along already by Ricardo Santana Jr. Crouppy is down on the rail claiming 5th. Cook Creek is next with Full Screen. Skinner to the inside of that pair. Dymatic right behind him. Seize the Night has come under pressure with a half mile to go. Tonka Warrior, Henro, they're side by side. They're 3 ahead of Red Route 1. And Creative Minister has yet to pass a runner as they round the far turn. Banishing off of 2 very good sprint races. Let's see if he can go the distance here in the Razorback. He's still on top of neck. Alexander Helios is shaken up. First Mission is tipping outside. He's in with a shot, and those 3 have opened up 6 on Full Screen. Crouppy is under a ride. The others have to pick it up. Skinner trying to pass runners, but has a lot of work to do. They're down the lane. Alexander Helios battling with Banishing, who's finding more on the inside. Banishing, Alexander Helios. First Mission trying to pick him up. 3 driving to the line as they hit the 16th pole. Alexander Helios between horses. Banishing inside. Alexander Helios has won the Razorback by a nose. I think he got the bob. Banishing 2nd. Now in the winner's circle is number 4, Alexander Helios, a 5-year-old bay horse by Cairo Prince out of Kashmir by Cowboy Cal. Alexander Helios was bred in Kentucky by John and Diane Fradkin, who now currently own, trained by Safi Joseph Jr. Tyler Gaffleone, your winning jockey. That's 2 wins today for jockey Tyler Gaffleone. Ladies and gentlemen, now in the winner's circle with John and Diane Fradkin, the winning owners and breeders, and winning jockey Tyler Gaffleone, presenting the winning trophy for the Razorback Stakes, the University of Arkansas head football coach Sam Pittman and his wife Jamie in the winner's circle.
Alexander Helios scoring the 8-1 upset in this year's running of the Grade 3 Razorback, trained by Safi Joseph, ridden to victory by a very confident Tyler Gaffleone. Now, Tyler, he kind of sat off the early pace. Was that the directions that Safi gave you over the phone?
Honestly, he just said to ride my race. It sort of shows a lot of natural speed. He breaks well and puts himself in the game. With the two going to lead, the way they broke, it was just the right spot for him to be in, and he was very happy with it.
Well, that was one heck of a stretch run. Talk me through it, because it seemed like when you asked, he gave you more.
He really did. You know, he's a very hard-trying horse. He never gives up, and he showed his tenacity today. He fought all the way to the wire and was able to get the job done.
Well, congratulations and best of luck in the Rebel Stakes. Alexander Helios scoring the upset in this year's Razorback Stakes.